Hello guys, welcome to the multiple choice question series on the YouTube channel Langlead Guide. I am Saurav Rogle and today I am going to present some MCQs on the topic La Bella Dame Sans Mercy on behalf of Professor Sunil Devkar and Professor Vasai Rogle from the exam perspective. But before we start, subscribe the channel if you haven't already and be sure to give a like if you feel the content useful. So without further ado, let's get started. Question number 1. La Bella Dame Sans Mercy is written by dash dash. Options are A. John Donne, B. John Milton, C. John Keats, or D. John Dryden. Correct option is C. John Keats. Question number 2. John Keats was born on October 31, 1795 in London, England and died on dash dash in Rome, Italy. Options are A. March 23, 1821, B. February 23, 1821, C. February 23, 1822, or D. February 23, 1831. Correct option is B. February 23, 1821. Question number 3. Why did John Keats abandon his medical profession? Options are A. To become a dramatist, B. To become a philosopher, C. To become a critic, or D. To become a poet. Correct option is D. To become a poet. Question number 4. What does John Keats is famous for? Options are A. Rhyme and rhythm, B. Beauty and verbal felicity, C. Theme and subject, or D. Moral and genre. Correct option is B. Beauty and verbal felicity. Question number 5. What are the features of Keats' imagery? Options are A. Colorful and sensuous or rich, B. Attractive and decent, C. Modern and traditional, or D. Pretty and faint. Correct option is A. Colorful and sensuous or rich. Question number 6. What makes Keats most popular poet of the ages? Options are A. Long narrative, B. Poetic devices, C. Catchy titles, or D. Word painting. Correct option is D. Word painting. Question number 7. What literary age or period or moment is John Keats represent? Options are A. Modern, B. Elizabethan, C. Victorian, or D. Romantic. Correct option is D. Romantic. Question number 8. Keats' poetry blends the romantic with the philosophical due to the influence of dash dash. Options are A. Tennyson and Browning, B. Spenser, Shakespeare and Milton, C. John Donne and Herbert, or D. Dante and Spenser. Correct option is B. Spenser, Shakespeare and Milton. Question number 9. What John Keats is well known or famous for the literary genre he used? Options are A. Ode, B. Lyric, C. Pastoral elegy, or D. Sonnet. Correct option is A. Ode. Question number 10. What is the root of La Bella Dame Sans Mercy? Options are A. French song, B. French epic, C. French drama, or D. American ballad. Correct option is A. French song. Question number 11. What is the genre or form of the poem La Bella Dame Sans Mercy? Options are A. A sonnet, B. Ballad, C. Song, or D. Epic. Correct option is B. Ballad. Question number 12. There is a lot of dash dash in the portrayal of the story of the poem La Bella Dame Sans Mercy. Options are A. Shadows, B. Obscurity, C. Darkness, or D. Mystery and enigma? Correct option is D. Mystery and enigma. Question number 13. When was La Bella Dame Sans Merci published? Options are A. 1819, B. 1918, C. 1718, or D. 1817. Correct option is A. 1819. Question number 14. What note does the ballad La Bella Dame Sans Merci convey? Options are A. Beauty, B. Love, C. Betrayal or treachery, or D. Desire. Correct option is C. Betrayal or treachery. Question number 15. Who is being addressed at the beginning of the poem or ballad? Options are A. The Knight at Arms, B. Unknown listener, C. Beautiful lady, or D. Readers of the poem. Correct option is A. The Knight at Arms. Question number 16. What do you mean by La Bella Dame Sans Merci? Options are A. Kind and beautiful lady, B. Story of happy a couple, C. Story of knight and beautiful lady, or D. Beautiful lady without pity or mercy. Correct option is D. Beautiful lady without pity or mercy. Question number 17. The lady with her beauty enslaved the knight and left him to die at the dash dash. Options are A. Cave, B. Lake, C. River, or D. Sea. Correct option is B. Lake. Question number 18. The knight at arms loiters or wanders dash dash. Options are A. Alone and palely, B. Alone and merrily, C. With his wife, or D. With the beautiful lady. Correct option is A. Alone and palely. Question number 19. What is the tone of the poem at the beginning or initially? Options are A. Expectation, B. Fulfillment, C. Lament or wailing, or D. Joy or pleasure. Correct option is C. Lament or wailing. Question number 20. What is the first reaction of the poet when he meets the knight? Options are A. He gives suggestions, B. He advises the knight, C. He hates the knight, or D. He is surprised and asks question. Correct option is D. He is surprised and asks question. Question number 21. Oh, what can ail the knight at arms? What do you mean by ail here? Options are A. Trouble or distress or sorrow or grief or problem, B. Knight's arms are strong, C. How dreadful, or D. Natural beauty. Correct option is A. Trouble or distress or sorrow or grief or problem. Question number 22. Which season is described in the poem at the beginning? Options are A. Winter or autumn, B. Summer, C. Rainy, or D. Spring. Correct option is A. Winter or autumn. Question number 23. In literature, winter symbolizes dash dash. Options are A. Healthy atmosphere, B. Solitude, sorrow and grief, C. Happiness, or D. Luxury. Correct option is B. Solitude, sorrow and grief. Question number 24. Why does the speaker is surprised to see the knight loitering or wandering lonely? Options are A. Water is flowing very silently, B. Lady is singing in sweet tune, C. Grass is dancing and birds are singing, or D. No grass is left and no bird is singing. Correct option is D. No grass is left and no bird is singing. Question number 25. What symbols are used in second stanza to indicate loneliness, coldness and grief? Options are A. The lake is dried and the grass is dried. B. Squirrel's granary is empty and harvest is not over. C. Squirrel's granary is empty and harvest is done. Or D. Squirrel's granary is full and harvest is done. Correct option is D. Squirrel's granary is full and harvest is done. Question number 26. What does the speaker notice about Knight's face and cheeks in the third stanza of the poem? Options are A. Sorrowful face and dimple on chin. B. Pale, fatigue and anxiety on face and fading cheeks. C. Painful face but budding chin. Or D. Dark, energetic and tension on face and blooming cheeks. Correct option is B. Pale, fatigue and anxiety on face and fading cheek. Question number 27. Which two flowers are referred in the third stanza to describe the knight's condition? Options are A. Lily and rose. B. Bluebell and rose. C. Lotus and rose. Or D. Daffodil and rose. Correct option is A. Lily and rose. Question number 28. What does the flower referred in the third stanza suggest or symbolize? Options are A. Lily describes face and fast fading rose describes cheeks. B. Bluebell describes face and rose describes cheeks. C. Tulip describes face and rose describes cheeks. Or D. Daffodil describes face and rose describes cheeks. Correct option is A. Lily describes face and fast fading rose describes cheeks. Question number 29. How many stanzas are set or devoted or used to ask questions to the knight at arms? Options are A. Last 3. B. First 3. C. First 4. Or D. Last 4. Correct option is B. First 3. Question number 30. Who trapped the knight at arms in La Bella Damson's Mercy? Options are A. Wicked or merciless or cruel and beautiful maiden. B. Kind but ugly woman. C. Beautiful widow who longs for love. Or D. Clever and beautiful lady. Correct option is A. Wicked or merciless or cruel and beautiful maiden. Question number 31. How many stanzas of the poem used to narrate the woeful story of the knight? Options are A. 7, which is stanza 5 to 12. B. 3, which are stanzas 10 to 12. C. 9, which are stanzas 4 to 12. Or D. 4, which are stanzas 9 to 12. Correct option is C. 9, which are stanzas 4 to 12. Question number 32. Where did the knight meet the beautiful lady? Options are A. In the meads or meadows. B. In the park. C. At the hillside. Or D. At the river. Correct option is A. In the meads or meadows. Question number 33. Whom does the knight compare the beautiful lady? Options are A. A princess. B. A rich woman. C. A fairy's child. Or D. A queen of beauty. Correct option is C. A fairy's child. Question number 34. How does the knight describe the beauty of the lady or fairy child in the fourth stanza? Options are A. She has long hair, dimple on cheeks and bright eyes. B. She has thick hair, attractive foot, and wild eyes. C. She has long hair, light foot, and wild eyes. Or D. She has long hair, long foot, and ugly eyes. Correct option is C. She has long hair, light foot, and wild eyes. Question number 35. How did the knight please the beautiful lady, or what keepsakes or gifts were given to the lady by the knight to make her please? Options are A. Made garland for her head, bracelets, and fragrant zone. B. Kissed her and promised her to live with her forever. C. Promised her to fulfill her wishes. Or D. Sang a sweet song for her. The correct option is A. Made garland for her head, bracelets, and fragrant zone. Question number 36. How did the beautiful lady respond the knight's love? Options are A. Asked to meet her father. B. Asked his hand. C. Looked with surprise. Or D. Looked and made sweet moan. Correct option is D. Looked and made sweet moan. Question number 37. Why does the lady weep before the knight? Options are A. They are departing. B. She cannot stay with him longer. C. She pretends to weep. Or D. She wants to show her love. Correct option is D. She wants to show her love. Question number 38. The knight at arms sets the beautiful lady on his pacing dash dash. Options are A. Chariot. B. Elephant. C. Steed or horse. Or D. Palki. Correct option is C. Steed or horse. Question number 39. What did the beautiful lady sing for the knight at arms? Options are A. A fairy song. B. A devil's song. C. A ballad. Or D. A lullaby. Correct option is A. A fairy song. Question number 40. The beautiful lady feeds the knight dash dash. Options are A. Sweet mangoes, wild honey, and mandiv. B. Roots of sweet relish, wild honey, and mandiv. C. Sweet apples, wild honey, and mandiv. Or D. Sweet radish, tasteless honey, and mandiv. Correct option is B. Roots of sweet relish, wild honey, and mandiv. Question number 41. How did the beautiful lady express her love in strange language? Options are A. I love thee. B. I love thee true. C. I love thee my dear. Or D. I love thee too. Correct option is B. I love thee true. Question number 42. Where did the beautiful lady take or lead the knight to? Options are A. Elfin grot or fairy cave. B. Ladies cave. C. Maid's cave. Or D. Near lake. Correct option is A. Elfin grot or fairy cave. Question number 43. How did the knight at arms soothe the lady while she was weeping? Options are A. Shuts her wild eyes and kisses them 4 times. B. Shuts her wild eyes and kisses her 5 times. C. Shuts her wild eyes and kisses her 2 times. Or D. Shuts her wild eyes and kisses her 6 times. Correct option is A. Shuts her wild eyes and kisses them 4 times. Question number 44. Who lulled the knight asleep? Options are A. Beautiful lady. B. Beautiful lady without pity. C. Kind lady. Or D. Generous lady. Correct option is B. Beautiful lady without pity. Question number 45. What did the knight see in his dream, or whom did the knight at arms meet in his dream? Options are A. Pale kings, princess, and warriors. B. Lady without mercy. C. Beautiful princess and queens, or D. Beautiful lady and her friends? Correct option is A. Pale kings, princesses and warriors. Question number 46. Where did the knight find himself when he woke up from his sleep? Options are A. With lady on the mountain, B. Alone on the cold hillside, C. On the hillock, or D. At the riverside. Correct option is B. Alone on the cold hillside. Question number 47. Who is the central character in the poem La Bella Dame Sans Mercy? Options are A. Angry beautiful lady, B. Generous beautiful lady, C. Merciful beautiful lady, or D. Merciless beautiful lady. Correct option is D. Merciless beautiful lady. Question number 48. Who is described as haggard and so woe begone in the poem? Options are A. The wicked lady, B. The beautiful lady, C. The knight at arms, or D. The merciless lady. Correct option is C. The knight at arms. Question number 49. Whom does the knight at arms narrate his experience to? Options are A. Speaker of the poem, B. The beautiful lady, C. The fairy, or D. Reader of the poem. Correct option is A. Speaker of the poem. Question number 50. Which one of the following is not true about the beautiful lady described in the poem? Options are A. Beautiful, B. Long hair, C. Light foot and wild eyes, or D. Kind hearted. Correct option is D. Kind hearted. Question number 51. Who is shown wandering in the cold valley? Options are A. The knight, B. The beautiful lady, C. Kings, or D. Warriors. Correct option is A. The knight. Question number 52. Illusion versus reality, death, love and seduction are used as dash dash of the poem. Options are A. Characters, B. Poetic devices, C. Minor themes, or D. Major themes. Correct option is D. Major themes. Question number 53. The loss of freedom that goes along with dash dash is clearly stated in the poem. Options are A. Wandering, B. War, C. Love, or D. Cave. Correct option is C. Love. Question number 54. John Keats belongs the dash dash generation of romantic poets. Options are A. Second, B. First, C. Third, or D. Sixth. Correct option is A. Second. Question number 55. What is the rhyme scheme of the poem La Bella Dame Sans Mercy? Options are option A. A B C B, option B. A B B A, option C. A B B, or option D. A B C D. Correct option is A. A B C B. Question number 56. How many lines does each stanza of the poem La Bella Dame Sans Mercy contain? Options are A. 6, B. 3, C. 5, or D. 4. Correct option is D. 4. Question number 57. What does the speaker ask the knight at arms repeatedly? Options are A. O knight, where is thy beautiful lady? B. O knight, aren't you well? C. Oh, what can ail thee, knight at arms? Or D. O knight, why you wander alone? Correct option is C. Oh, what can ail thee, knight at arms? Question number 58. Whom does the ballad La Bella Dame Sans Mercy is addressed? Options are A. To his brother, B. To his beloved Fanny Brownie, C. To his sister, or D. To his parents. Correct option is B. To his beloved Fanny Brownie. Question number 59. What technique is used by the poet while telling the tale of the night? Options are A. Story within a story, B. Illusion, C. Flashback, or D. Flash forward. Correct option is C. Flashback. Question number 60. What is the structure of the poem La Bella Dame Sans Mercy? Options are A. It is made up with 52 lines divided into 13 stanzas of 4 lines each. B. It is made up with 48 lines divided into 12 stanzas of 4 lines each. C. It is made up with 44 lines divided into 11 stanzas of 4 lines each. Or D. It is made up with 40 lines divided into 10 stanzas of 4 lines each. Correct option is B. It is made up with 48 lines divided into 12 stanzas of 4 lines each. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching.